Jon, the Lascaux victory against Halifax on Sunday, putting you in good stead for this week?
Yeah, we left it late, didn't we? Yeah. It was a really good game, I thought. For both teams played really well, and probably what I expected as well. I know it was going to be really close. I think I might have said to you, there's the width of a fag paper in both teams. So we had to be good. Thought first half we were brilliant, or first 20-30 minutes we were anyway, but they were always going to get back into the game. We didn't handle that particularly well, but we can be better and finish really strongly and finish the game looking like we are a really fit team. So that's encouraging. So we finished strong, and we're going to need to be at our best this week against a really tough Oldham team.
I've just been speaking to Matty Wildie about the fact that Halifax scored those back-to-back tries. It put them in front in the game, but the team managed to pull it back together and get back on the game plan to come away with that victory. Is that pleasing for you as a coach to see that?
Obviously it's pleasing to see. We've worked a fair bit on composure, worked a fair bit with the pivots on understanding game management and how to play and when to play, and fallen out with a few of them as well when I haven't got my own way and got my thoughts across. But the penny's finally dropping. I saw that against Wakefield. I thought we were really composed against Wakefield in the friendly. We were under a lot of pressure and under the pump against Wakey, and I thought our pivots in particular controlled the game really well. And this, I think, this week, the last week, I thought the start was great, and I thought how we were composed and how we finished the game and how we handled that pressure situation. Halifax came up with 2 errors in their 2 sets, and we came up with 2 completions, 2 really good kicks. We chased hard and forced 2 errors off them. So it was a really strong finish to the game, and we stayed calm, which is really pleasing. And
before the Halifax game, there was the problem with injuries, wasn't there, when you'd got quite a bit of a nightmare with the injury situation. How is that looking this week?
Well, it was a shocker first of all, and my head was spinning by the end of Saturday's session. They were dropping like flies. They were looking up to the sky at times and asking, what have I done wrong? But the group, I thought, showed some tenacity and some mental toughness, and we were, I suppose, composed on Saturday really and handled those changes really well. The people that came in did a great job. Josh Hardcastle was brilliant. Was absolutely brilliant, and richly deserved his couple of tries and could have had 4. So we were delighted with how he handled things. We've got a few injuries. We've got a few bumps and bruises that aren't quite clearing up. We've got 17 fit blokes at the minute, but the 17 good ones as well. So we're not looking too bad there. Hopefully, after training tonight, I'll know a little bit more about a couple of question marks on Knowles, on Richard Moore, and Duckworth.
And on Sunday, Scott Naylor's got his Oldham side off to a great start, hasn't he, to this season, and they're going to be bringing quite a good side down to big fellas, aren't they?
We had problems with them last year. We had problems with ourselves last year at Oldham. We had, again, some major problems. I think that was a game where Danny Craven was withdrawn just before kick-off because he hadn't passed an head test or something, or some sort of medical report, so he didn't play. So that caused mayhem, and then we had a couple of bad injuries and a couple of blokes not quite ready to play, and they caught some of the boys by surprise. Then we had a bit of a tussle down here with them as well. So we know last year they were tough, so there were lessons to be learned there, and there'll be video tonight, and we'll be looking at some of the things that Oldham have done this year, and in particular what they did against Sheffield, and there's plenty for them to certainly go into that game, certainly not underprepared or lethargic. So we're going to be ready for them. We know they're a good team.
And we always talk about the fans and the importance of them being that extra man, don't we? And obviously, first home game, competitive home game of the season, we'll be wanting them to come down in numbers.
The turnout at Halifax was ridiculous. I thought it was a home game. I really did. I thought we had 50% of the gate easily, and definitely outsung them, especially the guys behind the post and the Blue Lagoon bus. I've no doubt had a few. So yeah, it was good, and first home game, looking forward to it. We're going to have a run on the field tonight. We've not been on there all off season, so we're looking forward to practicing on it first, and on Sunday, running out, and hopefully we've got a good gate and a good set of fans screaming and shouting behind us and making it a real tough place for the opposition.
Practising under the new floodlights tonight as well, aren't you?
Apparently they're really bright as well, so we'll see how that goes. But we're looking forward to getting out there, and the development of the ground's been brilliant in off season, and it's still ongoing. They've been putting floodlights up over the last 2 days just to keep things ticking along and improving the feel of the place. So we're looking forward to playing in a decent light because the training lights aren't the best.
Matty, last Sunday against Halifax, we managed to get that last gasp win. What were it like playing in a game like that?
Yeah, it were really good. We obviously the first half we started off pretty well, and the second half obviously they came back into the game, and last year probably we would have gone away from from getting that result, but obviously we stuck together as a team this week, and we stuck to our principles and our processes, and we came through the other side with a good win. So yeah, we're happy with that.
I was just going to say, I think it is a testament of the team spirit that's in the team at the minute, and everybody doing everything for each other. The fact that Halifax scored those 3 back-to-back tries, put them in front, and you ended up coming back to win in the end. So how important is that for the team spirit going into this Sunday's game?
Yeah, we've been working hard in the pre-season, and as a team we work hard together as a unit, and we've got each other's backs throughout the game, and we're just happy that we could stick to what we had to do throughout the game to get that result, and glad we came through the other side. So we're moving on to next week now, and hopefully we can get a result this week as well.
And Oldham, they started their campaign well on Sunday as well, didn't they? So they're going to be a tough opposition.
Yeah, they are. They're a big physical side, and obviously we're going to have to match that. We're not going to take them lightly at all. We've been working hard this week in training, and hopefully we can get a good result against them on Sunday.
Thank you. Chris, you got a few games under your belt now for Featherstone Rovers. How's it all going?
Yeah, it's good. It's good to play with the boys and to do what we do at training, to get out on the field, do it all together. Yeah, it's good.
Are you looking forward to making your first competitive home debut down at the Big Fellas this Sunday against Oldham?
Yeah, excited. Hopefully we get the win. And Oldham, they're not an easy team. They're not a pushover, so they're going to be coming out hard. So we'll be ready for that.
And did you enjoy the win against Halifax last Sunday?
Yeah, it was exciting. That last 10 minutes, it was good to get over them because Halifax are a good side.
And what was it like in front of the Featherstone Rovers fans at the end? They were making plenty of noise, weren't they?
Yeah, they make all the difference. That bit of atmosphere, it really helps us get over the line, especially in that last 10 minutes.
Brad, you're a tough player. Did you enjoy that tough encounter against Halifax on Sunday?
Yeah, it was good. Quite physical at parts. I think our silly errors let them in, but other than that, I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Like getting in the mix with a bit of fisticuffs going off, weren't there as well?
Yeah, it was just a few handbags more than all else. It was no drastic.
You're looking forward to this Sunday's game against Oldham, another big, tough physical side, aren't they?
Yeah, it'd be tough. We just can't get drawn in with what they're probably going to try and do. So we just need to stick to his game plan, not get drawn into their rubbish.
You think they're going to have a few tactics to you down?
Yeah, probably. There'll be a few handbags again, I should imagine, but we just need to stick to his game plan, not get drawn in.
And we've just been talking about the fans. How important were they there on Sunday cheering you on at Halifax?
They're always loud. They're always there in numbers, and they're always loud, and it's good for us to hear them behind us.
Are you looking forward to the first game of the season, really, isn't it? Down at Big Fella's first competitive game. Lots of fans turning out for that under the new floodlights.
Yeah, it should be good. Hopefully fans can get down in numbers and support us.